The Ripon Tiger Sports Network welcomes you to another broadcast of Ripon Tiger Sports on the Ripon Channel 987, 93.1 FM and AM 1600 WRPN, The Wave, your hometown station. Hi, I'm Marty Ernst. We're going solo tonight, and we are going live from the Tiger Den in Ripon High School. It's their first game of the season. It was supposed to be actually last Tuesday evening with the Cardinals from Mayville, a former Little Ten foe, but because of the success of the Mayville football program and playing in the Level 4 and the state championship last week, that was postponed till later in January. So tonight's contest with the visiting former ECC opponent, Cougars of Campbellsport, it'll be the first game for the Tigers and head coach Steve Brooks. Had a chance to talk with Steve Brooks. He came up to our bleacher up here at midcourt, and we spoke for a while during the junior varsity contest, and we were talking about the team. And well, last year they played about a 500, got off to a hot start, and ended up playing about a 500 season, so they were a little disappointed with that. But what do you see? He lost his number one rebounder and second leading scorer, but he brings back Riley Brooks, of course, his son, the junior, 6'6" junior, who averaged over 22 points per game, just under 5 assists, and 8.5 rebounds per game. Along with him back this year is Kai Agamite, a 8-point game player, along with 6 rebounds per game. I look for him to be a double-double kind of guy this season. They certainly would like that. Other veterans returning are Spencer Schultz. He played in 22 of those contests a season ago. Brandon Carlson, a former neighbor of mine right across the street. Brandon, known for his tough defense on the opposing guard. He played in 21 of those games last year. And then Cole Burdick got some action. Now, another name to watch, and I think he'll get the start tonight, is Caleb Hopp for the Ripon Tigers. He had very little varsity experience, mostly JV player a year ago, but coach is pretty high on him with regards to his defensive toughness and his rebounding prowess. So that's going to be important. Campbellsport, meanwhile, is a veteran ball club as well. They're going to be starting, when it's all done and said, 4 seniors and a junior. Their front line will go 6'6", 6'4", and 6 foot. So they should be a formidable opponent. So this is our first high school contest with the boys this year. Tomorrow night, it'll be more Ripon Tiger action, this time with the girls. And by the way, congratulations with the girls program. They won their inaugural contest last week, last Tuesday night to be precise. A road game at North Fond du Lac, taking down the Orioles in a tightly contested game, 45-43. So what a great way to start your season. They'll be in action again tomorrow night. I'll be back here on Thursday night to open up conference play with a very familiar name, the Waupun Warriors. That's right. The boys from Prison City will be coming in Thursday night. I'll be doing that game, I believe, with Lynn Krause. And so just get all that stuff, get all that information. You can go to the Ripon channel to get that information. And, of course, you can also get that in the local newspaper. They have the entire schedule for all the teams posted in the paper. I just happened to catch that the other day. So we're going to be getting ready here for player introductions. But, before that, everyone's going to be ready to rise and remove their hats for those that have them, and for the playing of the national anthem. But I'll tell you something else that I'm just noticing right away. How refreshing, how nice it is to see a game with a lot of bleachers filled with people, and more importantly, no mask. So that's definitely a good sign. And I, for the life of me, still can't figure out how these players last year were able to go the way they did, so hard with wearing a surgical mask and getting up and down the court the way they did last season. So here we go. We're about 10 seconds away from the playing of the anthem, and then I will come right back with you with the introductions of the starting players. So now the playing of the anthem.
and gentlemen, this time we'd like to welcome the Campbellsport Cougars here at Ripon High School. Their starting five.
So we're back to the Tigers' den. Coach Dave Brooks is ready to go, but before we do that, we'll do player introductions with Campbellsport. Number 5, Nathan Waldschmidt, a 6-foot senior. Also number 10, Noah Fleischman, a 6'4" senior. Number 11, Jalen Gellings, 5'11" senior. Number 12, Joseph Nerat, a 6-foot senior. And then number 24, Mitchell McCarty, a 6'6" junior. Now for the player introductions for the starting Ripon 5 will be number 10, or I should say number 2, Spencer Schultz, a 6'2" senior. Number 10, Riley Brooks, a 6'6" junior. Number 20, Caleb Hopp, a 6'3" senior. Number 21, Kai Agamite, 6'3" senior as well. And then number 25, Brandon Carlson, a 5'9" senior. And there are your starting lineups. So the only one that really, Caleb Hopp, the 6'3" senior, didn't get a lot of varsity experience, but played a lot of JVs. Never came off the court, it seemed, when I was here watching those games last year. Because of the protocols last year, the doors to the high school were limited access when they were available to get in. So I basically had to come here for the almost the entire game of the JV game, and then, of course, the varsity contest. Jumping center will be 21, Kai Agamite for Ripon, and number 24, the sole junior starter, Mitchell McCarty. Agamite with the win. The ball goes to the senior for Ripon, Brandon Carlson. That'd be Spencer, drives the lane, left to right. Lane line made it look easy, off the window. Ripon goes up 2-0. We're just underway here. Remember, 20-minute halves, or 18-minute halves, I should say, in high school. Curl from the weak side, and he reciprocates, he being number 24, Mitchell McCarty, the 6'6", with a nice catch and finish. 2-2, just underway here. A long 2, short on the iron by Ripon, brought down, and that ball's looking to be pushed by Gellings. Back to Gellings on the upper wing. He's being guarded closely by Schultz. A wide open shot for a 3 long on the iron. That was missed by Nerat, but they get an offensive rebound. Nerat down in the corner drives the lane, kicks it back out for an open 3. Long off the glass, brought down by Riley Brooks, bounce pass to the wing. And it was a little short on the pass, got picked off. Gellings on a chest pass, great outlet, creates the contact, driving baseline. He's going to shoot 2. Excellent play by number 11, Gellings, the 5'11" senior junior, on getting that fast break chest pass to his teammate, number 12, Nerat. He's going to shoot 2 here. We're all tied up 2-2, just underway here in the first 2 minutes. Nothing but net, as the old expression goes. Both teams, by the way, are both playing man-to-man to start. And he makes good on the second. 4-2 here early on. Tigers trailing the Cougars. Carlson sets the offense, gets it to Brooks down in the corner. We get a cross screen by Spencer. Short pass. I think he got a hand on Riley Brooks' baseline jumper. Gellings pushing it, but almost a steal. Great hustle by Brandon Carlson. So it'll be inbounded under Campbellsport basket by Campbellsport. They stack it. Simple inbounds. And it off the glass. Good defense. He walled up nicely. That was number 20 for Ripon with a nice defense. Caleb Hopp just got his pocket picked. Smart play by Ripon not to foul him. Gave him the easy deuce. 6-2, just like that. Got to take care of the ball. Carlson dribbles over to the right. Hits Schultz back up on top. Carlson in the corner. He lets a three fly long. Goes off the hand of number 10 for Ripon. That, of course, is Brooks. So Ripon off to a slow start after getting the first basket of the game. It's 6-2. Gelling's taking his time this time. Otherwise, he's been pushing the ball every time otherwise. They're just doing a simple down screen and then popping out. Gellings flashes down the middle. Good bounce pass. How'd he find that? And what a nice layup it was, using the rim to protect the block. That was number 12, Narrett. 8-2, just like that, Campbellsport. Carlson gets it to Schultz on top. Post up, Brooks going inside. He's doubled, tough shot. Short on the iron again. And no one getting back on defense for Ripon. Easy transition, unassisted layup to go up 10-2. Schultz on top with Gelling guarding him. Hop. Back to Brooks. Pull-up jumper, a three. Short on the iron, but look at that. It wasn't short that much because it bounced in. It was a long two, so it's 10-4. Campbellsport. A walk. Oh my goodness. He switched pivot feet. Evidently not. The refs were happy with it. And that's just too easy down low. The entry passes are too easy. Ripon has to challenge the inbound passer and do a better job of posting up defensively, because those are just too easy right now. 12-4. Campbellsport out to a quick lead. Ripon settling for open threes, and they're not falling. See if they can get things going on defense, the Tigers. Little head shoulder pump fake, drives the lane, puts his pressure on, uses the glass body control very nice, and that was by Joe Narrett, again, the 6-foot senior, to put Ripon up or down by double digits. Shot was blocked. Schultz drove the baseline, and it was blocked. Ripon will inbound under their basket. First time in will be for Ripon, 23, Henry Willett. I can tell you from JV games, he is a very animated player. There's Riley Brooks eyeballing it. That time, pull-up jumper, no dribble. Gets it back down to an 8-point deficit, 14-6. Gelling, the point guard for Campbellsport, takes his time to tight defense by Spencer Schultz. Open three by 34. No good. That missed shot was Shodrow. Brooks driving, pulls up at the charity stripe. Schultz drives, tough shot. In traffic, used the glass nicely. Very good body control and a finish by Spencer Schultz. 14-8, Campbellsport. Ripon chipping at that lead on a 4-0 run of their own. They're going to get Agamite on that. Got a little excited on the call, didn't like it. Got to be careful. Officials don't like that. So that shot is on 21, Kai Agamite. Played football this year. Are you looking for a new career? The Smucker's facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wages over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckercareers.com. He made that. He missed the first one. He was in the act of shooting, made the second. So it's 15-8, Ripon inbounds. Willett back to Schultz, the point guard. He brings it down. He's thinking about driving the lane and pulled it out. Gave it to Willett. Willett back to Schultz on top. Coming around, but doesn't give it up. Good find there. Does he got it? Oh, missed everything, unfortunately, but offensive putback. Wow. I think that was by number 2 who just got in for Ripon. And that would be, that was Schultz, my bad. Give Schultz credit for that. It's 15-10. And as Steve, I told you about Willett, a very physical player, very athletic player, and his teammate Spencer Schultz ran with him in a great pass, touch pass from Willett back to Schultz. Ripon has it down to a one-possession game, and now we get one of the first turnovers, unforced turnover by Gillett, the point guard, on an over and back call. Ripon with a chance to get within one or tie the game. Carlson leaves the game. So we got Agamite and Willett and Schultz. And number 4 for Ripon, Mansell. And then Brooks. Willett back to Schultz. They're going to say it was, they are going to call a foul on the block, and that goes against 34. Chaudreau for Campbellsport. Quick inbounds on a nice cut. Oh, he was fouled. What a nice give and go on the inbounds. Went to the corner, then he cut immediately to the middle of the lane line, and he got it back. He was fouled. So Alexander Mansell, the 6'1 senior who got into the game just a bit ago, will get, I believe, 2 shots. That was pure. Ripon doing a great job. They were down by 10. They have now fought back to get within 2, and yet could even make it closer should he deliver here. He does. 15-14, 11:26 remaining in the first half. The host team, Tigers, doing a good job of getting back into this one. Missed it. He was challenged by Brooks, who was smart enough not to foul him on the bunny. And I think he felt that pressure. Chance to take the lead. Good shot by Agamite, shooting the tray. Big guy gave it up, didn't want to drive. Boy, they love to drive that lane. I can see why. Nice left hand. Don't know if he's left-handed, but 32, Beispeyer finished nicely to go up by 3. Schultz is doing something I didn't see him do a year ago as a sophomore, and that is driving the lane, or I should say as a junior, driving the lane, creating contact. They were going to say it was on the floor, so not a shooting foul. We're going to get number 25, Carlson, along with 20, Caleb Hopp back into the game. And now we're going to see 0, Jordan Ebert, the 6'6 junior, in for Campbellsport, along with Cooper Cadman, number 3. In number 2, Cole Kane. Fighting for the rebound on the missed shot by Ripon. Boy, Campbellsport loves to push it. Wide open 3, just got into the game. Missed it off the iron, fight for it. It's brought in by number 20 for Ripon. That's Hopp. Carlson drives, kicks it to Willett. Willett back on to top to Brooks. Brooks back to Carlson. We're on the wing. Number 4, Willett circles around on top. Little head, shoulder fake, fade baseline short. That's what I've noticed. When Brooks misses, it tends to be, so far anyway, short on the iron. We got 10:38 remaining in the first half. Ripon down by 3, 17-14. Campbellsport isn't shy on offense. They like to push the ball quickly, and if they have a shot, they get it up off the floor quickly. That one was blocked, and it looks like it'll be recovered by a hustling Carlson, who goes to the floor to Brooks. Willett down in the corner for a 3. Back iron. It was like the 3-meter springboard. Back iron straight up and right through the cylinder to tie the game. Willett does, 17-17 at the 10-10 mark. Campbellsport long on the iron on that missed 3. Posting on the ball side block. Nice turnaround for a kid that just did not start and just got into the game. He's looking pretty good. That's a 6'6 junior, Ebert, for Campbellsport. Going to get a push on the block. That'll go against 24, Mitchell McCarty, the 6'6 junior, on the push. For Ripon, they'll inbound. Caleb Hopp will do the inbounding. Henry Willett still stay out there, but they lost it on the inbounds from Hopp to Brooks. It's one of those unnecessary turnovers. Look at this drive, and he was fouled. Got too much of the body. Alexander Mansell, I think, will be called for it. No, they're going to call it on Hopp, 24. Let's see. No. Yeah, 20, my bad. So that goes against Caleb Hopp. I just had the wrong number on him. Misses the first one, he being Ebert, Jordan Ebert. It's 19-17, Campbellsport. They got off to a quick start. Ripon climbed back into it, tied it on a Willett 3 not too long ago. Now they're down by 2. Second free throw was also missed. So, no, it was a foul, but didn't get points out of it. Brooks brings the ball down this time. Up to this point, it's pretty much, it's been Schultz or Carlson. Brooks got his pocket picked. Uncontested. Carlson will bring it down. Agamite is to his right. Kicks it out to Willett. Agamite pull up, baseline jumper. That was sweet. No hesitation. Gets within 2. Approaching 9 minutes left in the first half. Shot was blocked or bothered by Agamite. We're going to get probably a jump ball. Yeah. Possession goes to Campbellsport, so they'll stay down there. So they're going 2 on the block, 2 on the elbow on the inbounds. Finally, Gelling out on top. He'll set the offense. No, he won't. He's going to shoot a long 3. He misses. Agamite with the rebound for the Tigers. Chance to tie or take the lead will be Ripon. Agamite kicks it out to Hopp. Carlson in the corner. Feeds Agamite. He's one-on-one baseline. Back to Carlson. Carlson on top to Willett. Willett back to Carlson, who circles around to top, gets it to Brooks. 8:28 remaining in the first half. Ripon down by 2. Carlson drove the lane, picked up his dribble, hits Agamite, who comes around. Agamite has made his last 2 jump shots. That one ties the game at the 8:17 mark. We'll get a timeout called at the 8:15 mark, and Ripon ties it up with that Agamite jumper. Celebrating 125 years of community banking, committed to providing excellent customer service and support of local business, community, and individual financial growth. That's Horicon Bank, the natural choice, member FDIC. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and a bonus up to $1,500. That's right. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers. So with that Kai Agamite jumper, he ties the game for the Tigers. So in this cat fight, Tigers are tied with the Cougars. 8:10 remaining in the first half. Game of spurts. Nice cut, but it was blocked. Schultz with the rebound. One and done. Schultz kicks it to Hopp. Hopp, why not? Agamite's the hot hand, and he continues. 3 in a row. Nice rhythm, catch and shoot. Or we say that catch and release. Short on the iron. Carlson picks it up, pushes it down to Schultz. I think Schultz did the cardinal sin of taking his eye off of it. It was a little high, but certainly catchable. But Ripon wanting to push that and got just from guard to guard, just a little. Remember, this is their first game for the Tigers. 7:39 remaining. Ripon is up by 2 with that Agamite long 2-pointer baseline jumper. He's made 3 in a row now, all jump shots, all 2-point variety. There's a three-point shot. Campbellsport suddenly going cold. Their damage has come down in the lane. Brooks pushing it. And pull-up floating jumper. 25-21, 7:15 remaining in the first half. If you're watching this, we're live streaming. And another turnover on Campbellsport, almost on Ripon. Carlson, good thing he switched to his left hand. He had a guy in his rearview mirror that was about ready to steal that dribble. Nice drive by Schultz. I think it went off. Oh, okay. I thought it went off his own knee. It'll stay here with Ripon. Riley Brooks will do the inbounding. Hop on the strong side block opposite Agamite. Schultz and Carlson on top. Schultz, and we're going to get the quick call. That was pick the picker. What a nice call. Screen the screener. And that's what, when they don't zone the basket, you can call that every time. I see that happen at the college level. They haven't, some teams don't figure that out. And they're going to guard the inbounder again, so look for another screen. There's the up screen, down screen. That time for the three, he hops out, long on the iron. It was straight, offensive rebound by Schultz. Agamite again, pull-up jumper baseline, short again. So he had a good look, but Ripon still by 4 with 6:40 remaining in the first half. Campbellsport hasn't hit anything in a while, and they still haven't. Good box out by Brooks. Hop with the rebound, pushes it down to Schultz. Schultz on a three, rims around the rim, but it came right back out. Campbellsport wants to push it big, and they overlay, if you can believe that. That was missed was by Kane, Cole Keane, I should say. Brooks now will slow things up, changing the rhythm of the game. Carlson on top to Agamite. He's had the hot hand for Ripon. Brooks going one-on-one, turnaround jumper, misses, crashing on the boards. Yeah, I think it's the right call. There was about 4 jerseys fighting for that. I think it did go off of Ripon. We're going to get the junior. He'll come back in. Why not? Ebert, he was effective the first time he came in. He's giving McCarty, the 6'6 senior, a breather, along with Noah Fleischman is out. 32 is back in for Campbellsport. There's 12. Head, shoulder fake, drive the lane, put it up. He does that. It seems to work. The old head and shoulder, as old as ancient as that move is, it still freezes a lot of defenders. Ripon getting sloppy. You can't, 2 things on that. Don't telegraph you're passing it, and 2, the receiver, you got to come up. Don't sink. Come up and meet the pass. Brooks will inbound. Agamite, he's going to set a screen. Schultz will come on top and receive the inbound. He reverses it to Carlson. We're going to get a, what? What? Are you kidding me? He's calling a foul. The Ripon screener got, wow. Oh, okay. Initially, I think he pointed the wrong way. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the foul was defensive foul. That goes on number 12. That's Narrett. Ripon will maintain possession with 5:25 remaining, protecting a 2-point lead. Deep 3 by Riley Brooks. Short on that iron I was talking about before. And one of the shortest rebounders, Cole Keane, comes up with the ball out of bounds. And we're going to get the inbound as Gillen re-enters. Waldschmidt will take a blow. Gilling will do the inbounding. Gillings, I should say. Dribbles out to the baseline. Gillings, the inbounder, pops out on top. They're going to give him the 3. He missed his first one badly. He missed his second one worse. Brooks with the ball and 5 minutes remaining in the first half. This is Ripon Tiger basketball on 987 Ripon channel. Carlson gets in trouble. Hey, when you dribble down to the baseline and pull up the dribble and leave the floor, you better know what you're going to be doing. That's a first game. You know, I'm gonna look at some of these mistakes as first game jitters for sure. So it'll be Brooks Carlson, Agamite, Willett re-enters, and Schultz for the Tigers. Willett with tough defense. We're going to get a foul on Carlson. And then meanwhile, we're looking at Ebert, Gellings, Narrett, Keene, and a nice inbounds play and a foul. They're lucky it wasn't a three-point play. And then their big battleship, number 32, Breisbauer, the 6'1". He's only 6'1", but he's a thick kid. That rounds out the players right now in the court for Campbellsport. 4:37 remaining. Ripon having taken a lead at about the 7-minute mark remaining in the first half, their first lead of the game. That free throw is made by number 12, Narrett. Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets will fit into your entire retirement picture. Stop by and see your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Greg Dragalovich at 121 Watson Street, Shad Horton at 1098 West Fond du Lac Street. To learn more, Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member FDSIPC. He did make that second free throw, makes it a 1-point game. Willett with a nice bounce pass feed to Brooks. Brooks, a nice sneaky move baseline. They're going to call him out of bounds, though. Wipe off the basket. He did everything right, except, unfortunately, he wears a size 14 instead of a 12. 25-24, 4:15 remaining in the first half. They're just doing down screens, popping up, and then about on the lane line, they'll post not down on the block, but a little higher up. They're looking to get that ball to the center, Main Street of the lane. Skip pass from Gillett to number 12, that's Narrett, and he missed a wide open long two. Brooks pushing it with a speed dribble. They're going to call the contact on number 12. I think that's Narrett. It is Joseph Narrett. So we got 5 team fouls on the Tigers. And Brooks goes to the line. Re-entering is number 2, Cole Keene, for the Cougars. He'll shoot a second. Brooks with a 2-point lead. Long on the iron. Okay, with 3:40 remaining, Ripon is up by a deuce. Gellings looking to get that ball to somebody, and this is when they're most effective driving the lane. They're going to call the foul on the floor. Driving with that good left hand was 32, Cullen Breisbauer. The foul goes against Hop for the Tigers. Caleb. Oh, there's the alley-oop. A lob, actually, it was, but the weak side help from the weak side block for Ripon came in and got the ball. Schultz in trouble, gets it stolen. Good quick hands by Gellings. And a nice finish by Cole Kane. And Riley Brooks, no foul from behind. Wow. While I had the view of it, he was bumped real hard from behind. Pushed. No call, so therefore the ball out of bounds off of Ripon. It's tied up 26 all. 3:09 remaining in the first half. I'm Marty Ernser. Campbellsport with an opportunity to reclaim the lead. It's been a while since they've had it. They had it for most of the first 18 minutes. Is the third time the charm? It is. So after missing his first 2 up on top of the 3-point circle, Gellings delivers to take a 2-point lead. Schultz over to 20 for the Tigers. Hop to Willett, to Schultz, to Agamite, Hop is on the baseline, back to the basket, dribbles with his left hand, lost the handle on the dribble. And Gelling, Ripon not getting back, but pressure by Schultz made him miss the open jumper. Ripon pushes it, Riley Brooks pull-up jumper. He's cold the first half. That was one of his better looks he's had, just missing right now. Oh, nice job. Ripon chose to front the post, no weak side help, and it was an easy deuce. And now a 5-point lead, followed with a 5-0 run of a 3 and a 2-pointer with 2:04 remaining. So, folks, Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic, and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. That's Hillside Dental. Budsine Marchant, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. Long time, folks. Fortified Bankers grow in Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifybank.com to see how banking locally is a win for you and our community. Member FDIC. Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in and team up every morning with Bob Nelson. I listen to him to find out what's happening in your area. Fusion Heating and Cooling, the area's newest family-oriented trained dealer, offers service on all manufacturers' brands and specializes in providing solutions for all your home comfort needs. Getting the job professionally done and on time, Fusion Heating and Cooling, servicing Ripon and surrounding areas. They're back out on the court coming off of that timeout. I believe that was called by Coach Brooks and the Ripon Tigers. The score, 31-26, Campbellsport. Ripon does the inbounding. Willett to Schultz. Schultz walks the ball down across the time stripe on the wing to Willett. Willett bounce pass to the Brooks on a pull-up baseline jumper. He makes good on it. It's 31-28, exactly a 1:50 remaining in the first half. Looking for that cutter. Finds him. Back to a 3. Doesn't want to take it. Willett, close coverage. Kicks it out. They like to pop out, I'll tell you. They do play a high-low game. Inside, outside basketball. On the wing, missed the 3. Over the back, Campbellsport. I thought he got away with over the back. No call. This time it's going to stay with Campbellsport as Caleb Hop got a hand on that entry pass. We're going to get Gellings. Just had a chance to say hi to the coach. A sip of water, and he's back out. So 24 for Campbellsport will do the inbounding. He gets it to Gellings. That inbounder was McCarty. Simple little one, and great box out on the missed easy 2 by McCarty. There's Willett, gets the ball on the wing from Schultz. Schultz gets it back up on top. You got 2 on the wing, point guard on top, 2 wide. They're trying to go spread the court, and that was a misread there on the curl move. Almost lost it from Agamite to Schultz. Agamite runs it down. He gets it to Brooks. Brooks on the wing, one-on-one, pull-up jumper, gets weak side help, missed everything. Weak side rebound by 5. That's Waldschmidt, Nathan Waldschmidt, who kicks it out to the wing. Ripon went for the steal. Willett did. He missed it. Nice basket off the window. And that was by Fleischman on a 2. Makes it 33-28. 5-point lead by Campbellsport. 25 seconds remaining. A 3 by Agamite. He finally cools off. Misses the 3. Gillings on a long outlet. Saw his teammate was a step on his competitor. Miscommunication. And, of course, McCarty's looking at Gellings like, what are you doing? You're not Wes Unseld, and I'm not Pete Maravich. Here we go. Willett gets the inbounds. There's 12 seconds remaining. Don't have a lot of time. It'd be nice for Ripon to get a basket here to end the first half with 5 seconds remaining. Ball's deflected out of bounds. If they do, well, that clock went a while, I'll tell you that. They should have at least 4 seconds back on the clock. Instead, they're going to do it with 2.8. Clock operator, got to get that quick finger. Bounce pass quick, knocked away. Knocked off of Schultz. So with 1.9 seconds, it actually should be 3.9 seconds. Campbellsport with 1.9 will get a chance for a touch. and a look, but it's knocked away by Agamite, and that'll end the first half. So, after 18 minutes of play, it's 33-28 Campbellsport, and it's a highly contested game. So, we'll be back with the second half in a few moments on the Ripon Tiger Sports Network. Welcome back to the Tiger Den on the campus of Ripon High School. We're at halftime of the Ripon High School boys basketball game, entertaining the Cougars of Campbellsport, and the score right now is 33-28 Campbellsport. It's been a game of momentum shifts. Campbellsport led the majority of the game early on by as many as 10 points. Ripon climbed back and actually took the lead at about the 7-minute mark, held that for most of the rest of the way until about the 3-minute mark. Campbellsport came back and was able to add to that lead and make it a 5-point lead, and that's where we are right now. So, Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Pastimes. For a truly delicious lunch or evening dinner, plan visit to Pastimes Pub and Grill. Carol's homemade soups are always available, along with a great variety of sandwiches, awesome burgers and salads. Be sure to try their popular baby back ribs available Saturday evenings. If you enjoy cooking, stop in and apply at Pastimes Pub and Grill, downtown Ripon. We believe a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to all students. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and striving for excellence. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. Heidel House. Chef Nick and Chef Ryan of the premier restaurant Oakwood in Heidel House, Green Lake, invite you to come and indulge yourself with their homemade breads, butters, and rich scratch soups that will warm your stomach and heart. That's Oakwood Bar and Restaurant in the Heidel House of Green Lake. If you've loved them before, you're even going to love them much more. So, back at the game, we are about 1 minute out before we tee it up for the second half. Meantime, are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckerscareers.com. Celebrating 125 years of community banking, building a solid reputation as a mortgage lending leader, offering lending choices to fit your best options. Horicon Bank, the natural choice, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS ID is 434805. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers. Hey, next time you're heading out for breakfast or lunch, visit Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery. Their menu includes many different scratch-made, professionally prepared entrees. End your meal with a delectable dessert from their in-house bakery. Open Wednesday through Sunday, Mr. and Mrs. P's, Fond du Lac Street, Ripon. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. It's Campbellsport coming into the Tiger Den for the Ripon Tigers. We got 18 minutes to go, folks. It's 33-28 Campbellsport. Kai Agamite will inbound for the Tigers to Spencer Schultz. He dribbles into the top, gets a ball screen by Hop. Hop over to Brooks on the wing. Brooks a little cold to start the first half. We'll see if he can heat it up a little bit for his teammates. Agamite went up baseline jumper. A quick hand by the defender was able to establish control of the ball. They get the ball back up on top. Schultz to Carlson. It's the same five starters for the Tigers. Brooks on a long pull-up three, long on the iron. If he would have followed that shot, he would have had it. He would have got that rebound. But we're on the hustle. Hop, who did hustle for that rebound, gets called for the foul instead, and that's a That's his third big foul. So, Gellings over to his teammates. They kick it back to the top. Back screen. Great look. They're going to call the foul on the floor. Wow, what a nice set play. And it was simple. They just reversed the ball back up on top, and then there was a back screen from the weak side block to the strong side block. And 24 for Campbellsport was wide open. That's McCarty. He'll do the inbounding, by the way, on that foul. That was the fourth on Hop, if you can believe that. 2 quick fouls in the first less than a minute of play. Geldings comes down the lane line, kicks it back up on top. Left-handed layup, gets his own rebound. McCarty, he misses it. That'll go off the Campbellsport. That'll be Ripon ball. Good hustle by the Cougars. Just couldn't get their hands around that sphere. 17:03 remaining. Nobody has scored yet in the first minute of play. Schultz in the inbounds from Brooks brings it into the forecourt. Carlson brings it around. He kicks it out back to Spencer. Schultz. Agamite kicks it out to Schultz on a 2-pointer. Agamite with a nice offensive board. He wanted to shoot it. He got smothered. Does the smart thing. Dribbles it out of the pressure. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson back to Agamite. Agamite to Carlson. He reverses ball to Schultz. Almost turned over, and in fact it was. And right now things are not starting well early in the second half for Ripon. Alexander Mansell had that ball, was short-hopped him. I think he was making a move on the zig and the zag from Schultz. So, no scoring. We've had a minute and a half of action. Boy, this guy knows what to do. Strong move. That's number 12 again for Campbellsport. And boy, does he drive the lane nicely, Narrett. Ripon sloppy with the ball. Agamite got it, but then he lost it, and now it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go with Campbellsport. Ripon right now is going through a really rough patch right now, just taking care of the ball and getting a good look. Defensively, they're letting Narrat break them down the lane. He just drives, uses his broad shoulders, and gets to the rim. Pull-up jumper, nothing fancy. There's a good rebound. For once, it's not on Hop. In fact, Hop was fouled. And that foul goes against, it should be number 10 anyway, Noah Fleischman. It is, it's his first. So Brooks will inbound to Schultz. Schultz will walk it down. Nobody has scored. I take it back, Ripon has not scored. The only basket was by Narrett, the 2 off the rim. Wow, no call. A jump shot by Kai Agamite. And you can tell from up here that was not all ball. Wow. That was a tough one. You can see Coach Brooks, he drove his teeth right through that bottom lip. 15:29 remaining. It's a 7-point lead by Campbellsport. Ripon's got to get it going on the defensive end. He's got Hop out there playing with 4. No, he's sitting. But offensive putback to increase that lead to a 9-point lead, 37-28. Campbellsport has it figured out. See if Ripon can start getting their half-court offense situated. Brooks is looking to drive and pull-up jumper, turnaround, missed everything, but Kai Agamite on a nice rebound between splitting 2 defenders. Goes up strong, goes up smart, he'll shoot 2. See if they can stop the bleeding here, Ripon. Your 401k is likely one of the most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Stop by and see your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Greg Dragalovich at 121 Watson Street or Shad Horton at 1098 West Fond du Lac Street. To learn more, Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. And he made both free throws, Agamite did, to make it 37-30, 14:50 remaining in the game. Gellings is on the wing, taking his time. No pressure being applied by Brooks. So Ripon defensively staying inside that three-point line. So you can be comfortable with the ball if you're Campbellsport on a high-low entry pass. Not a smart one. Great outlet from Carlson to Agamite, has his shot knocked away cleanly. So Ripon will inbound underneath. We're going to see 15 for the first time for the Tigers. Cole Burdick enter, the 6'5" senior. He got limited playing time last year. Carlson, baseline jumper, makes it his first deuce of the game, makes it a 5-point difference with 14-15 remaining. And Campbellsport pushed it down all the way, and Joseph Narrett that time, instead of driving, pull-up jumper. Schultz almost had it picked. Now he's going to get fouled. Great behind the back by Spencer Schultz, but it was on the floor. Let's see who does the inbound. Burdick will do the inbound, just entered the game. Mansell, and they turn it over. Schultz, good hustle, knocked it out of bounds. Saved the 2-point breakaway layup. Mansell will go out. Agamite will re-enter. Agamite, Burdick, Carlson, Schultz, Brooks. We'll get a full timeout called here. Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic, and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. That's Hillside Dental. Butsy Marchant, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. Fortify Bank has grown Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifybank.com to see how your banking locally is a win for you and your community. Member FDIC. It's 39-32, 7-point lead by Campbellsport. Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in and team up every morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. That's Hometown Radio. Fusion Heating and Cooling, the area's newest family-oriented Trane dealer, offers service on all manufacturers' brands and specializes in providing solutions for all your home and comfort needs. Getting the job professionally done and on time. That's Fusion Heating and Cooling, servicing Ripon in surrounding areas. The inbound is done by Campbellsport on the baseline. Gellings on the alley-oop, not contested, and it falls through. Well executed, not well defended, I might add. It's a 9-point lead just like that at the 13:50 mark. 32 points Ripon only has here. Schultz drives the lane. I guess they're calling it a clean block, and it'll stay with Ripon. So they're letting them play, I guess. Burdick will do the inbounding. Last time we did this, not too long ago, Ripon turned it over. Carlson. And Burdick, with a smart thing, did not foul from behind. So a miss by Carlson. And look who's driving the lane again. This time, Brooks does a good job of sealing him out. Long three, miss. Agamite with the rebound. Agamite doing a good job on the boards, I might add. Carlson with a kick out. Long two by Agamite. Foot was on the line. That's a two. 41-34, 13:05 remaining. Gellings. And the ball was left by Agamite. Gets it up to Brooks quickly, who pushes to Schultz. Schultz had an open three, spin move off the window. Beautiful move. That's a confident move by the senior point guard. Gets Ripon within 5, 41-36. Narrett driving the lane again. Well, let's see if we're going to agree. Unless you're doing the triple jump in the Olympics, that's a walk and a hop and a travel all in one. 12:40 remaining exactly, 41-36. Another opportunity for Ripon to get this game closer. They're trailing by 5. They were down by 9 just moments ago. I think we're going to see pressure applied by Ripon next time on defense. Brooks on top, back to the, they left him alone. He'll take the three. He knocks it down. It's a deep one. It's a 2-point game. And they got sloppy with the ball. Brooks gets the thievery, and he'll take the finger roll to tie the game 41-all. But they get the ball going the other way. Good defense by Ripon getting it. I'm not sure what the whistle is. Let's see what they're calling. He is calling. See, this saying the ball was out of bounds, I guess, off of Ripon. Okay. Okay. Burdick on the inbounds passer. Ripon mans up. They go to the block. He's pushing Burdick. Burdick does a good job of walling up, but you got to go and get the rebound. Schultz gets the ball after that basket. 43-41. Spencer Schultz kicks out Agamite. Agamite on a three. Short on the iron. It went off the hip. It went off the hip of Burdick. He's right, it did. I think Brooks wanted something else called, though, but the ball did go off the hip of Burdick. 43-41. Campbellsport looking for the pass, and they're going to call a foul on Agamite. And I'll tell you, Agamite had the theft, but at the last second, Cullen, then took a half a step towards the ball, towards the entry pass, and that's what created the contact. That's the second on Agamite. Carlson getting up on the guard's grill. Open three. Good shot by Shodrow for Campbellsport to make it a 5-point lead by Campbellsport. Carlson goes to the lane, dribbles. Spencer Schultz wide open three. He didn't shoot that, he steered it, and that's why it was short. Sometimes when you're that open, it's a little trickier. Good defense by Carlson, made him put it on the floor. Burdick tipped it but couldn't grab it. Carlson comes up with the loose change. He's going down mid-court. He has Schultz open. He takes it. Nice pass. He's clobbered. Boy, did he get clobbered. Now that call should go on McCarty. He's the one that hammered him over the head. Let's see who they give it to. They're going to give it to 34, the other big, but I'll tell you right now, it was McCarty from behind. That's his second. 46-41, 11:04 remaining. Schultz good on the first free throw. Re-entering the nice player off the bench, Jordan Ebert, the 6'6 junior, has done a nice job for Campbellsport in the first half. He enters. He takes Beisbeier out. That's who he replaces. Willett comes in for the Ripon Tigers. Carlson takes a break. So it's Burdick, Schultz, Brooks, Willett, and Schultz for the Tigers. It's a 3-point lead. Gellings with the ball, loses his dribble, but kicks it out to the big fella. On the wing, he's got a three if he wants it, didn't. Here's Narrett driving the lane, but he got sealed off by Schultz. Good job. Thought he got an extra step in there. I guess not. Looked like a little baby step. Brooks calling a set play. He's got the ball on the wing just above the 3-point line. Short. Willett will come up with it. Couldn't quite run it down. So good hustle. You get an A for effort. Re-entering the game for Ripon is Caleb Hopp. I think he's coming in with those 4 fouls. Also re-entering is number 4 for Ripon. That'd be Mansell, Alexander. Brooks, Mansell, Agamite, Schultz. Deep three. He was wide open. Schultz knocked it away from a teammate. Can't criticize him for his effort. Schultz makes up for it. He gets another rebound. Boy, is he pushing it. Spin move, goes to his left. They're going to call it. You almost wish he wouldn't call the reach, because he's got that move working for him really well. He likes to go with a right hand, and then he pivots to his left on the spin move. But they got the reach. That'll be the second foul on Gellings for Campbellsport. Agamite will inbound. 2 on the block, 2 on the elbow. safety valve on top, but he underthrew him on the pass. You just can't do that. Threw it short on the inbound lob. First game, we'll call it. Ripon will do something looking really good, and then all of a sudden, they're going to call the foul, that time going for the loose ball on Jordan Ebert. Boy, they're doing a good job of putting ball pressure and denial. They're denying the closest receiver. They're denying him. And then they're hawking the ball, Campbellsport is doing a nice job. Somebody else for Ripon has to come up because it was a dead ball. He couldn't dribble out of the pressure. Schultz gets a screen, curls off, and gets the ball on top. Brooks has it. He kicks it out to the wing to Hop. Where we got a whistle, and you can count it. Schultz will try to make it a three-point play on a nice basket on an assist. I think that assist was from Mansell. It's 50-45, 9:22 remaining in the game. Ripon trails by 5 after that made jumper and a chance to get within 4 on this free throw. Long on the iron. Miss. Pushes it. Gelling's on the wing. He hits Ebert down the middle. Great move. Nice move. He drew, he dribbled, he finished. Shot got blocked, got too cute. Agamite trying to knock down that three. Ripon sinking on defense, daring Campbellsport almost, but they got that inside game going. That time he was too strong on the iron by Fleischman. Ripon down by 7, 8:45 remaining in the game. Hop with the ball, dribbles, puts it back on top to Schultz. Mansell came up and got it, gives it to Agamite, trying to post up Brooks. He does. It's one-on-one along the baseline. He's going to shoot, you know it. Missed it. Not a good shot. Outlet quick, you better get back. He's bumped by Brooks on the floor. But that's Ripon. You had 3 white jerseys chasing 1 blue jersey. I think that's kind of the way it's been here. Being Ripon's first game, and Campbellsport, I think they're second, and I wish I had the score of their first contest, but I do not. So we got some wholesale changes here. We got 3 players coming out for Ripon. You got Burdick, Carlson, Schultz, Willett, and Hop for Ripon. Nice little play inbounds there. Well executed, finished by number 10 by Fleischman. Back up by 9 again. Ripon keeps getting into those holes. Schultz attacks, and they collapse very nicely. Weak side help, drop down, and Fleischman with the block shot on Schultz. Agamite wasn't out for very long. Hop will go off and sit down as Agamite comes in. Burdick, Agamite, Willett, Carlson, and Schultz for Ripon. Missed the shot. This will be an opportunity to go up by double digits, Campbellsport, and they're looking on the post. Boy, he's just backing in. They let him play down low, I'll tell you that. And instead of getting that shot blocked and kicked back out for a 3, 7:38 remaining in the game. It's a 12-point lead by Campbellsport. What does Ripon need a basket? And just as importantly, that's not the guy I want shooting. That was Willett. A nice feed from Burdick, as we'll get not a really your best foul that far from the basket. So we'll get Brooks back in for Burdick. And we'll get Narrett back in for Campbellsport. So we got Narrett, we got McCarty, we got Beisbeier, and he set a down screen instead of popping out. That pass went errant. Cole Keene didn't know that, and that's what happened. Campbellsport looking pretty good. Remember, they left the ECC, went to the Flyweight Conference a few years ago. Hagemite driving. Riley Brooks establishes that left foot. Boy, they push good. Fadeaway jumper across the middle of the lane to get back within 10. We're below 7 minutes remaining. Nice pass on the block, and it's going to be a three-point play. If you're going to foul them, but don't give them the three-point play. Back up to 12. A free throw here will make it their biggest lead. Hop with his 4 fouls will re-enter the game. Hagemite will take a seat. Trying to make it a three-point play and a 13-point lead. Boy, when it's going your way, he banked it in. 60-47. If Ripon's going to answer, they're going to have to do it quickly. Carlson tries to drive, goes to his left hand. Schultz gets the ball. They're letting a lot of contact go with the body. They're content that if you don't reach, you can go ahead, body up on them, and they won't call that. If that's what they're allowing, Campbellsport is a smart team because they're playing defense that way. Smart. 60-47. That's the third foul against, I believe, the Tigers. It is. So, no, that went against Campbellsport. My bad. Joseph Nerat. It's his third. He's a nice scorer down inside. And Brooks was good on the first one. Down by 12. 6:26 remaining. Brooks makes the second one as well. 60-49, Cougars over the Tigers. And you got 6:20 remaining in the second half. Curl move, used to call that a scissors play. Nice theft. They're going to call a foul, I think. That should go on Cole Keene. What do we got going here? They pronounce it caning. Okay, Cole caning. Phonetically, that's not how it goes. Hop will take a seat. We got a free throw here. Carlson's going to shoot. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon. 60-49, it stays that way. Carlson missed that last free throw. Geldings with the ball on the wing, pivoting under pressure, gets it back out on the top. That's to 32, Beisbeier. Driven down the lane by Fleischman. Knocked out from behind by Schultz. He figured out how the refs are calling this game. Good job by Brooks. He tips the missed shot to himself. He's pushing it. Speed dribble, steps through. Double team, no call. Schultz, weak side rebound as we get a timeout called by Coach Steve Brooks of Ripon. That gets it down to a single-digit deficit on that offensive rebound putback by Schultz, 60-51. Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years. That's right, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic, restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. Hey, we believe a company like family is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. For a truly delicious lunch or evening dinner plan, to visit Pastimes Pub and Grill. Carol's homemade soups are always available, along with a great variety of sandwiches, awesome burgers, and salads. Be sure to try their popular baby back ribs, available Saturday evenings. If you enjoy cooking, stop in and apply at Pastimes Pub and Grill, downtown Ripon. Here we go. Gilding's on top, gets it back to number 12. That's Nerat. Nerat kicks it out. The big guy's driving. Almost a theft by Spencer Schultz, but they kick it out when you sell out for the steal. Nice tip from Brooks to his teammate Carlson. He kicks it to Willett. Willett down to the corner for Schultz. Wide open three. He takes it short. Hits the rim twice. They're going to call a foul probably. Let's see how he's going to call this. Brooks. Let's see how he's calling this. Brooks is talking to that official. He doesn't like the way that was called. I think what he's calling, I think that foul on Brooks, I think it was a forearm to the small of the bank is what it was. He took his legs out. That's what it was. It was the type of foul. Brooks makes good on that first free throw, gets Ripon down within 8, 5:09 remaining. This would make it a 7-point deficit. If he can deliver here, he does. That'll be Fleischman on the inbounds. Or McCarty, excuse me. Gellings with the ball on the wing. It's 60-53, 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Tightly, Ripon doing a better job. Head, shoulder, relocate, dribble. Boy, Narrett should do a video instruction of how to head and shoulder pump, get the defender in the air, and attack with the dribble. Good job of defense by Narrett on Brooks. Crowded him, he couldn't shoot the jump up three, the pull up three, I should say. Brooks back to Schultz. Schultz drives the lane, bunny hop, ball is blocked. Clean block, outlet, they're running the floor. Brooks looking to block. He missed the ball, but he got the foul. So that's being called on Brooks. Jalen Gellings has 4 fouls. He was the one that fouled Brooks the last time. So going to the line is 34. Shodrow, big kid. You can tell he plays football. His buddies are going to give him a lot of hard time on that. He missed everything. I know a multimillionaire plays for the Milwaukee Bucks that does that too. 4:26 remaining. Ripon down by 7. And it does go through after going 3 feet in the air on the back iron. 61-53. Schultz has the ball. Pulls up to Brooks. Brooks on top. A little handoff above the circle. Willett with a 3. Nope. Offensive rebound. Brooks rejected. The ball's out of bounds. Great rejection. Ripon will inbound. Down by 8. Ripon will inbound. 4:08 remaining. Here we go. Gets it to, with high pressure, gets it to Schultz. The half-court defense has been good by Campbellsport. Carlson dribbles, gets it back to Schultz. Brooks, pull up 3. Nails it in Narrett's face. Down by 5, 3:50 remaining. Carlson hawking the ball. Oh, great job by Carlson. Agamite with the theft. Actually, it was thrown right to him. The point guard was out of control. Schultz on the wing. Oh, he miscommunication. Not a good play there. Boy, a errant pass, but still it worked out for him. Knocks down a 3. That's Waldschmidt, the 6-foot senior. That's a big bucket when Ripon was trying to make a run. 3:05 remaining, 64-56. Ripon trails by 8. Brooks with the ball. Deep 3, short. That's just not tired legs right there. Those are heavy legs. 64-56. Oh, what a slip on the ball screen. Old school. Pick and roll, beautiful. Back up by 10, we'll get a timeout called by Ripon. Next time you're heading out for breakfast or lunch, visit Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery. Their menu includes many different scratch-made, professionally prepared entrees. End your meal with a delectable dessert from their in-house bakery, open Wednesday through Sunday. That's Mr. and Mrs. P's, Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to all students. Ripon Tigers and are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education, striving for excellence. Come and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. That's the Ripon School District. Hey, if you have not been to the Heidel House Hotel and Conference Center located on beautiful Green Lake, then now is the time. Come check out the Sunday breakfast buffet, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. for $13.99 a person and $4 for unlimited mimosas. For more information, go to heidelhouse.com. If you do love it, if you love us before, you're definitely going to love us even more. That's the Heidel House on Green Lake. So it's 66-56, 2:37 remaining coming off that Ripon timeout. Are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wages over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckerscareers.com. The inbound almost stolen to Brooks. Brooks back to Schultz. Schultz reverse it to the corner to Brandon Carlson. Knocks down the three. Great ball reversal results in 3 points. We're below 2.5. 66-59. Ripon needs a stop. Gilding drives the lane. High shot, but a great board by Brooks, and he's running, he's looking. He's got Willett on the wing. He gives it up to Brooks. Brooks drives the free throw line, pulls up, missed it, but almost an offensive rebound. They'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Tigers. Credit Willett with that tenacity. So Ripon will inbound. Campbellsport coach didn't like that. He thought Willett on the reach. I was getting ready for that call. Oh, that's just lackadaisical inbounds passing. They're going to have to work on that. They've had about 3 of those in this game. Telegraphing and just not strong inbounds passing. That's a lost huge opportunity for Ripon. Willett on the ball. Agamite on his guy. Gellings is being guarded by Brooks. He gives it up to 32 Beispeyer. They kick it back out. Here's the guy that's done damage in the lane. That's Narrett being guarded by Willett. He sets a screen. Schultz on Beispeyer. Backdoor cut by Narrett, who feeds the passer. Beautiful play. That was just fantastic movement without the ball. 32 makes the play to Narrett on the baseline. Cuts down Main Street. Narrett returns the favor with the pass in the basket to go up by 9. 1:15 remaining. That goes off of White, they're saying. So that'll go to Campbellsport, 1:16 remaining. That was the turnover on the inbounds by Ripon with a subsequent 2 points by Campbellsport might have been the proverbial nail in the coffin for the Tigers. Nice little bounce pass to Carlson. He too big in there. Pull-up jumper Schultz. Once again, what you can do is move without the ball as we get a timeout called by Ripon. Drive the roads in the lane with confidence all season long. Drive ahead. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers. Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture. Stop by and see your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Greg Grigolovich at 121 Watson Street or Chad Horton at 1098 West Fond du Lac Street to learn more. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Looking for the inbounds. That's Nerat. They have to foul on that. Schultz does that. Celebrating 125 years of community banking, committed to providing excellent customer service in support of local business, community, and individual financial growth. That's Horicon Bank, the natural choice member, FDIC. And we got stuff going on here. The officials got to take control. Yeah, for a veteran-looking group, I'm kind of surprised as to what's going on here. And so I don't know what's going on. I have to tell you right now, I was reading that last ad, and I missed what happened after the whistle on the initial foul. when Schultz fouled Campbellsport deliberately trying to stop the clock. But then what happened after that, I missed it. After the initial foul. Okay. So Schultz evidently tried to pick up the guy that he fouled, and it was not received well, which should have been a foul, quite frankly, and that would be a technical dead ball foul, but they're just going to call the regular foul. So he makes good on the first one. That's 69-61, 109 remaining. He being 34, Shodrow misses the second. Agamite gets it, kicks it quickly to Schultz, who speeds down with the ball. Don't have a lot of time, spin move. They're going to say, wow, quick hands. Quick hands as we get another timeout called by Ripon. Wow, nice drive. That makes it 69-63, Ripon down by 6. Celebrating 125 years of community banking, committed to providing excellent customer service and support of local businesses, community, and individual financial growth. Horicon Bank, the natural choice, member FDIC. Buttsy Marchant, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. And Fortify Bank has grown Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifybank.com to see how banking locally is a win for you and our community. Member FDIC. Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in, team up with Every Morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. 69-63, Ripon trails by 6 with exactly 1 minute remaining. Campbellsport, that'll be Nerett, Joseph Nerett, number 12, doing the inbounding. Belly button to belly button defense applied by Ripon, trying to trap the ball, but they reversed it right away. Geldings has it. He's going to dribble around, look for the foul. Brooks forced to foul on the grab. It becomes a free throw shooting contest now. Fusion Heating and Cooling, the area's newest family-oriented trained dealer, offers service on all manufacturers' brands and specializes in providing solutions for all your home comfort needs. Getting the job professionally done and on time. Fusion Heating and Cooling, servicing Ripon and surrounding areas. Geldings aims, takes the first shot, rattles in and out. Offensive rebound, if you can believe that, folks. McCarty with the putback. That'll pretty much do it, 71-63. Carlson drives the lane. He's going to get body. Yeah, the ball was blocked, but he got bodied from behind. The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our delis, roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. That's Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Carlson delivers with 43 seconds remaining. Gets within 7. We believe a company like a family is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. Makes the second. Well, it's a two-possession game technically with 43 seconds remaining. Pressure applied by Ripon. They're forced to foul. Schultz does it again. This time he'll foul number 34 again. Colton Shodrow. That'll be Schultz's third. 42 seconds remaining. For a truly delicious lunch or evening dinner, plan a visit to Pastimes Pub and Grill. Carol's homemade soups are always available along with a great variety of sandwiches. As we look to see how he's going to do here on his first free throw. And he makes it. Awesome burgers and salads. Be sure to try their popular baby back ribs available Saturday evenings. If you enjoy cooking, stop in and apply at Pastimes Pub and Grill. That's downtown Ripon. Makes it 72-65, 42 seconds remaining. Good looking shot. Both will get a substitution as he makes both free throws. He leaves. Going to go for better defense a little quicker with Beisbeier. Ripon inbounds. Brooks has to push it. He realizes it. Back to Agamite. Agamite don't have a lot of time here. Got to get the ball up at the rim. Schultz takes it. He uses the window as good as anybody on that Tigers squad. Makes good of it. 6-point difference. We'll get the whistle here. Another timeout. Another timeout called by coach. Hey, the Ripon Area School District mission is empowering learners, engaging community, and enriching the world. Ripon students follow this in early childhood programs, project-based charter schools, K-12 engineering courses, strong fine arts offerings, extracurricular offerings, and Start College Early program. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. That's Ripon Area School District. Chef Nick and Chef Ryan of the premier restaurant Oakwood in Heidel House, Green Lake invite you to come and indulge yourself with their homemade breads, butters, and rich scratch soups that will warm your stomach and heart. That's Oakwood Bar and Restaurant in the Heidel House of Green Lake. If you loved them before, you're going to love them even more. Heidel House. Wow. Every time, this is a game, I'm just going to look at it with all the good things that happened for Ripon and then a lot of things that need work. A lot of it was rudimentary things that you think would be ironed out. Unforced turnovers, a lot of it even like 3 times I can recollect, inbounding under their own basket. And we'll get Schultz, he's going to get his 4th foul with 25.5 seconds remaining. They just got to hope that someone gets cold from the line. But he's getting to the line a lot. That's Colton Shodrow. He's doing all the 2-point free throws, being a super bonus for both ball clubs. Nice soft touch for a big guy. Missed that one, though. Agamite. Schultz with the ball on the outlet from Agamite after the rebound. Carlson looks good from here, and it is. Knocks it down, makes it a 4-point game. They're out of timeouts. They're playing keep away. 10 seconds remaining, uncontested breakaway when they overplay defensively. Ripon down by 6, 5 seconds. That'll do it. Try to get one more shot off. Step through by Carlson, off the rim at the buzzer. The final score here is going to be 76-70. Ripon, while they played hard, just too many mistakes. I think Coach Brooks would probably say that if I was talking to him right now. Hey, the Ripon Tiger Sports Networks thanks you for joining the broadcast of Ripon Tiger Sports on the Ripon Channel 987, 93.1 FM and AM 1600 WRPN The Wave, your hometown station. For executive producer Riley Eisnagel, athletic director, let's see, who is our athletic director? I better get that right, otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. That would be Bill Kinzinger. How could I forget that? Bill will let me know about that later. I want to bid you a good evening from the Tiger Den, where the final score was the Cougars of Campbellsport 76 and Ripon 70. So good night, everyone.